Hello and welcome, my radiantly beautiful people. How you doing today? We've got a 1 Dartling Gun Chimps for ya, and this is going to be fun. We're playing on a somewhat easy map. We've got 6 to 100. We've got normal things kind of across the board here. No monkey knowledge. I'm allowing myself some continues, which is normally, you know, the C in Chimps, but I'll show you guys why in just a second. And we're going to give ourselves 1,080 cash to start. Now, the reason why we're doing that is because there's no possible way that you can start off with enough money in Chimps to get a Dartling Gun. You're minus the 200 cash to start here for no monkey knowledge bonus. You don't get the 1/3 off of your Dartling Gun here. So you're really stuck in sort of a rut to get started in Chimps mode. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's actually so difficult. In most of the game modes, you can kind of just pop down your hero already. You know, you don't even need to build that many dart monkeys or anything. And then you can just build what you want, basically. But in Chimps, you're stuck with building several dart monkeys just to get started, maybe even building a sniper or something weird that you know you're not going to use later, just to try to get your hero up, to try to finally get your towers going. So I will admit, we do have a bit of an advantage because we can just go with this guy. But it's going to make it so much more fun for us. Now we don't have to build several dart monkeys just to build our hero, just to be able to save enough money to build our Dartling Gun. We can actually just start off with a Dartling Gun and do a 1 Dartling Gun Chimps challenge. And realistically, in the long run, this is not going to affect us that much. I mean, $400 over the course of about 200,000 just isn't that big of a deal. Regardless, if you guys want to press that like button for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you guys are liking these challenges, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to give you guys some more cool challenges like this, and hopefully we can have some fun together. A little afraid here. I'm trying to just leave him unlocked so I don't have to micro too much at this point in the game, but I think I might have to switch him off here and micro him around already. But this is my, I have done a live stream where I did a 1 Dartling Gun challenge where you could sell and rebuy and do a bunch of different things with your Dartling Gun. This is a similar challenge, but not quite the same thing. What we're allowing ourselves to do is we are allowed to get any and all support towers with our Dartling Gun. In addition, we cannot sell our Dartling Gun, so we are stuck with 1 Dartling Gun. We have to decide which path we want to get kind of early on in the game. And what I'm thinking is a bottom path. Now, if we have to decide between the 3, I would say overall, the bottom path's probably the strongest. It's a difficult thing to say because they're all work in different ways. You know, the Ray of Doom, very good against Bloons. The Mad, very good against Moabs. Bloon Exclusion Zone, kind of good against everything. You know, I mean, that's kind of what he's got going for him, is that he's just an all-around pretty decent tower. So, and he's the cheapest of the 5th tier, so he's actually affordable, even on something like Chimps here, which is kind of impressive if you ask me. So, I guess my question is can we get the 5th tier? Will we have enough money to get the 5th tier while also buffing this guy to a reasonable amount in this game? And I think no matter what, it's going to be difficult. So, we're going to jump ahead just a little bit. So, I'm now realizing we definitely need the middle path because we need to either get camo detection or we have to build a village already, and there's just no freaking way that's happening. So we're going to go for the middle path here, guys, and that's fine, because it allows us to get that faster spin barrel, and I think that's honestly the better combo anyways. If I'm going to go late game and I'm planning on getting a bottom path here, I think the faster spin barrel just overall gives him more popping power. It's going to be more effective in the long run. Oh my god, I feel like I'm fighting against the grain here. Every time I turn around, more Bloons come out of the front, and then I get caught chasing again. Especially if I don't look forward right away. So now here's where the first other tower is going to have to come into play. If you really think about it, just math it out, guys. If we wanted to get a village up to 3rd tier here, we're talking about 1,200 bucks, you know, 1,600, another 2 grand, another 8 grand here just to get an MIB. You know, 13 grand to afford this guy. It's just not possible. I don't think we make that much money in Chimps at all at this point in the game. I mean, what did we make? Probably, you know, we probably made 4 grand in this guy, maybe 6, 7 grand total. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get an Alchemist. So we're going to throw an Alchemist right here, and we're actually going to put him on strong. Now, the point of this Alchemist is not to get pops, but at the same time, we know that he is going to get pops, and he allows us to get that easy lead popping power that just kind of keeps us in the game here. So, again, like a little bit of a cheat, I suppose, but, you know, it's just the way our challenge is working right now. It's not going to make this easy, I can tell you that much. This is still going to be a very, very difficult challenge. And the real point of this guy is to actually start buffing our tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start saving up for this buckshot. It's $4,320. Obviously fairly pricey over here. And you can tell, even our alchemist, man, struggling against lead balloons already. I mean, I'm afraid for the future. I do not know what this is going to hold for us. Now, if you guys don't know, one of the biggest weaknesses to the Dartling gun... Oh my god, we're already struggling here. Oh no. Regen balloons, dude. This is my... No! Oh, look at that already. Round 31, we're losing. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be rough here, guys. We got to micro a little better here. And we got to focus on those regen balloons, but also focus on the balloons that are about to kill us. Alright, regen balloons, focus. Take them down real quick. Alright, alright. Looking good. And we take it down. Alright, so you can tell the micro is going to be very key here, and that's why I allowed myself to use continues. Because this is going to be such a difficult challenge, we might be stuck on the same round for a long time. I don't know. We're going to have to see when we get there. So here's buckshot already. This should help us out a lot, but at the same time, it's also wildly inaccurate. And that can make it more difficult for me to micro. It might require a little bit of luck, even, for us to win this game. Or RNG, man. If you guys don't know what RNG is, it's the random number generator. It's a big part of Bloons, you know, especially when doing really hard challenges like this. You know, whether or not you're, for example, a perfect example is just like the mortar. Whether or not your mortar is going to hit in the right spot or hit in the wrong spot. It's very easy for us to hit in the wrong spot. Let me just say that much, you know? It used to be a big thing was wall of fire. Would your wall of fire go in the right spot? And if it did, you're totally gonna own. But if it went in the wrong spot, you're totally boned. Alright, we got fast pink balloons here. We've got to switch and kill that one. We're chasing already. This is rough. Oh, God. Oh, another one. 35. Already getting difficult for us, guys. Are we going to get stuck here on 35? This could be bad. Alright, we're just going to try to aim. Oh my god, my alchemist actually made this worse for me. Oh, and then we missed again. Oh my god, and then they missed RNG, man. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the random number generator for this guy, if you guys don't know, if you look down here, you're going to see he shoots out 6 balls, but they're always in a different spot. Alright, so you could get lucky, and the balls could hit in the right spot. You could get unlucky, and they could hit in the wrong spot. Alright, these pink balloons, man, these things are going to be tough. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's aim up and see if we can just get a little bit more popping power out of our start here. And then those rainbows hopefully won't be as big of a deal. And if I don't have to chase against the rainbows, then the pinks won't be as big of a deal either. Alright, so far so good. And almost 0 micro required. Obviously we must suck. Because when we have to start microing, this is bad. Now, another thing is that I built my Dartling gun in the middle of the map, which is not the best spot at this point in the game. But for later on, it's going to be an amazing spot. I think we're going to struggle against the late game more than we're going to struggle against this mid game here. Alright, that micro's tough, man. Alright, let's keep it going. 37. I guess now the question is, do we want to save up for the Bloon Exclusion Zone or Bloon Area Denial System? Or do we want to just go for the Alchemist and get that big buff here? You know, I'm thinking probably go for that buff. I don't think we're going to be able to afford. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And you notice when we're chasing, it's just awful. Awful. This is going to be a tough one for us. All right. Those lead balloons are going to be evil, man. Straight up evil. Oh, my God. I don't know which way to aim. I shoot so freaking slow. This guy is so weak by himself, you know? You need those extra towers to really make his popping power worthwhile here. Because all we need is one balloon to sneak through. I think that's the worst part about it all, is the one balloon aspect. Oh. Oh. All right, we're gonna alchemize him. This should hopefully help our guy just a little bit better, and he can also now sometimes pop lead balloons. All right, and that should give us a lot of extra help here. At the very least, he's a 3rd tier, so he's also going to increase my popping power. You can tell there's a big change in the amount of actual damage we're getting out of this guy. Now, we may be forced to even get a village here instead of going for our 4th tier eventually. And, I mean, that's upsetting, but it's, again, part of the challenge. I really hope that I don't get stuck on round, 40 or something like that, though. That would be rough if we couldn't take down a Moab by ourselves. I don't know what I'd do. I think we'd have to, build a different tower possibly, or build an extra Dartling gun. I don't know what else I could do. Just cheat myself out of the game a little bit. All right, again, just really rough when they get close to me is the big problem here. So here's our first Moab. And not too shabby. That actually went really well. I think best thing for us to do is to save up for this blue area denial system if we can afford it. 12 grand, man. It might just mean some extra micro for us. Might mean a little bit of RNG. Might be a little luck on our side here. Come on, Lady Luck. Give us some of that power we need. So far, so good. Round 42, a bunch of camo balloons coming out. That's not a big deal. 43 does get a little bit beefy. Bunch of ceramics and stuff like that. So as long as we're at least, again, reasonably lucky here, we should be able to pop these guys. Oh. Now that was tight. That was close. Oh my goodness. Wow. Every single round here is going to be a challenge for us. Every single round. Even when we get the 4th here, though, it's not going to be an automatic, yes, we own. All right. All right, we're so close. $600. That's all we need. Oh, no. Oh, no. Looking bad. Looking bad. I'm chasing. No. Oh, God. All right. That's okay. We just need to start aiming from the get-go a little better. If we aim a little better from the get-go, then it usually isn't that big of a deal. But then once we start chasing, man, that's when it gets rough. And it looks like here we go. We get the Bloon Air Now system. That's obviously what we needed, man. That just increases our popping power, but also it takes the RNG out of the tower. Because he shoots so quickly, I can actually aim and hit the balloons that I want to hit whenever I want to hit them, basically. So, huge, huge change for us here. This should now, I believe, get us to round probably like 63 by ourselves. And then at 63, I don't even know at that point. I'm really hoping that we can just do something. We need $64,000. All right, well, let's start off with our stronger stem here. I just know it's going to be worth it in the long run. And then I think the stronger acid is probably the way to go with the perishing potions. It may not even be necessary, to be honest. It may have just been better to just not build any alchemist upgrades. But it feels weird for me not to do that at this point in the game. I always build a cross path on my alchemist because they're supposed to last longer, but I don't remember exactly how they last longer. I believe perishing potions ends up making your actual alchemy last longer or more shots, where the faster throwing just allows you to throw faster brews, you know, which, again, it's a little bit different, but you can power up more towers that way. Perishing potion allows your one tower that you're powering up to last longer. And to me, that's what really matters here. Now, don't forget, at this point in the game, since we do have this Dartling gun, what we can do is we can put this guy on target independent or even possibly locked. I'm going to leave him on target independent for a little bit here until we run into any issues. I think we might have to start microing. Maybe 63 or so might be the first round that we end up having some issues. But basically, here's my goal, all right? I would much rather get a Bloon Exclusion Zone and then start buffing him. But what might happen is if we lose ever, and I can't beat around, I might have to switch into building my village. Maybe even overclocking this guy, or doing some weird stuff here that might, you know, take us longer to get to the 5th tier, but keep us alive through those few rounds that exist, you know? So we'll be back very soon. Camo leads, somewhat problematic here, but hopefully the RNG will come through for us, and it does. The Alchemist needed to buff him with his 2nd tier alchemy here, and otherwise you cannot pop those leads at all. He doesn't have camo lead popping power, so we need to rely on our Bloon Air Denial system here. Alright, looking good. We're about halfway there. Almost halfway there, but we do have round 63 coming up, and that is a scary round. Not only is there leads going to be in the way here, and we only have some lead popping power, is the best way I can put it. Some lead popping, not even full lead popping power here. And we got to pop a bunch of ceramics all at the same time. And he's going to be aiming in different ways here. This is where I think the automatic targeting might not cut it. We might have to target on our own. But we'll see. It's looking pretty good so far. Last round, last little bout of 63 here. It looks like we do, surprisingly. And we're halfway to our 5th tier tower. This is looking better and better every single time I look at it, but still, you never know what's going to happen. We could get stuck with $60,000 and then just not beat around. It's the worst thing in the entire world when that happens, man. When you're so close to your 5th tier tower and you're like, I know I can do it, but you just can't. You just can't follow through on it, especially if you're playing a real chimps where you don't get continues. We've got a slight advantage on ourselves right now in that we can use continues. And you can notice, I think this would be not an impossible challenge without continues, but you really have to know what you're doing and to think ahead. And I'll be straight with you. If I throw this up on the real challenge browser, I mean, we might have a 5% win rate or something like that. You know, it's only going to be the hardcore people that really want to challenge that are going to be able to pull this off, or if they play it 10, 15, 20 times, maybe spend a couple hours on this challenge, you know? But that might be good. Maybe that's what people want to do. They want a really interesting challenge. But it might be, you know, and also, though, if they see this video, though, then it might not be as difficult because they kind of know what to do. You know, I guess that's the main difference here. So this is a pretty big problem for us. Reinforced leads. You can tell we do have to wait until we get that extra lead popping power, and then once we get it, though, we're good. So ended up not being that big of a deal for now. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So let's switch this guy back to normal here, and I'm just going to aim him around a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bored just leaving him target independently. Let's do our own thing. So we just broke $50,000 up here. We're excited, man. We have 15 grand left to go, but round 75 is here. Now, I don't think that 75 is going to be a super big problem for us today, but generally speaking, 75 is usually one of my toughest rounds. So you've got reinforced Moabs, you've got BFBs coming out in groves, man. Groves? What is it? Coming out a lot, all right? Oh gosh. I am manually aiming right now, so it's going okay. I get to kind of decide which ones that I want to hit, and I can hit the Bloons in the front only. So this is definitely keeping us in the game right now. But you can tell, even with that, I mean, we are struggling a little bit here. But 75, not a big deal for us today. But I am curious about 76 now, because we're going to have to aim very, very well here. Otherwise, they're just going to regen up the wazoo, and we could easily lose here. Even while I'm aiming, it's going to be difficult. I'm aiming only the front ones, or trying to aim only the front ones here. And it looks like we do pull it off. Good. All right, every second we play, man, it's looking closer and closer to that 5th tier. And once we get that guy, this could be GG. You still got a couple tough rounds up in there. But overall, I mean, nothing is wildly out of our control. Ooh, this is tough. 77, man. Wow. Oh, look at that. We lose to a yellow Bloon. All right. Again, this is where if I put this up in the challenge browser, you never know what's going to happen. Let's put this guy back on target independent. Let's see if they can target better than I can, because I can't pay attention to all the little Bloons trying to sneak through while talking as efficiently as I might like, you know. 55055. That was a fun number. Let's see what they can do. They've always got that one on, at the very least, the one on first. So he should be able to sneak through. No. So no, I was microing probably better than the tower was. Interesting. Manual micro is required here. All right, or maybe it's impossible. Oh god, I hope not. Because we're so close. Remember I was telling you guys this was going to be the hardest part of it all. How do you get past when you've got only a few $1,000s that you need to save up here, man? All right, so yeah, manual micro definitely to be important for us, because we've got to hit just the big Bloons here. Just kind of let one come out at a time. We're accidentally popping BFBs, though, which is not good, but not the end of the world. Okay, not too shabby there. One Moab here, another Moab there. Take them out slow. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to try and pop one BFB here, and we get 5 Moabs on top of each other, which actually is not a bad thing at all. We've got the group popping power, so the more they're on top of each other, the better off we are. And then the last BFB, I'm going to take it down easily. All right, so 77, a surprisingly difficult round. 78, again, a big chunk of ceramics that are coming out here. But we've seen that we can take down 76, so this shouldn't be an issue. Can speed this up, looking good. And this is where I think leaving him on target independent should be good enough. He's going to be aiming something no matter what. We don't need to worry about just slowly hitting the front BFB or the front bow up or something like that. This is not about micro here, just about total popping power. Can you do it? 79, ooh, that's going to be a weird one because we've got regen Bloons coming out up the wazoo. All right, again, a little bit tough here, but we do finish it off barely. We're so close to the Bloon Exclusion Zone, though. As soon as we get it, we're gonna pop it up. It's gonna be fantastic. All right. Oh my God! Here it is, guys. Bloon Exclusion Zone on Chimps, baby. Oh my God! Soloing so far by himself, absolutely delicious. All right, that's exciting. So I don't see us. I don't see us losing until, possibly 90, so let's wait it out. So I just came up with a really, really cool idea, but I don't think it's the answer. Permabrew. We would need $64,000, or halfway there, but at the same time, we do have DDTs coming up very soon, so I guess I'm just curious, like, how long does he have lead popping power for, and could we take down round 90? In a normal situation, in a normal Chimps, I would not take the chance. I would 100% build the village. But because we can continue, I'm going to take my chances here. I'm just going to see if this guy can pop the DDTs. I don't think he will. But for the first round, it might not be that bad. Let's see. Ooh, Andy's got to pop all these as well. Ooh, this could be tough. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. He has it for a little bit here, and then he loses it. And then when he gets back, will it be enough? Come on, give it back, Alchemist. Oh, it's just a little too late. Let me try to see if we can get some RNG in here, just out of curiosity. Because I think the perma would just be freaking sweet to have, you know? So here we go. Again, good timing here, but not quite good enough, I think. Ooh, really close. Let's try one more time, but we're going to put him on normal targeting. And let's see if I can aim those DDTs just a little bit better here. We'll try it out, see what happens. Aiming just the DDTs. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, give me it. Give me. Give me. All right. No. Oh, no. I might have screwed it up. Oh, I screwed it up. That was my bad. Let's try it again. I think we got it this time. All right. And I can't pop the ceramics either, which is kind of a problem. All right, that's good. We're going to put him back on target independent just to see if I can get more pops out of this guy. My micro currently is not better than his micro, I think. There we go. Round 90 has been defeated. We'll leave him on target independent. He's better than me, I think, just because he can automatically target four different things, you know? And on normal rounds, that is going to be better. Now, I'm still stuck. Round 93 could be the death of us again. We've got more DDTs coming out, and we do need that Alchemist to hit. But we're very close, $20,000 away. I mean, that might happen by 95. And realistically, there's no way we're beating 95 without it. So, we'll either have to decide if we're going to get the village or the or just lose. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be a little too hard for us, I think, here, guys. DDTs, a little too beef-tastic for us. All right, I am going to surrender. I will get my village. And, well, we also get the jungle drums for him, which is pretty sweet. In addition, now that we know we're not getting a permabrew, I don't think we can afford it at all officially. We can go for a call to arms, then we can also go for our engineer. And we're going to throw him in the corner here because I really don't want him to pop many balloons. And we can get an overclock. And now what this is going to allow us to do is give ourselves those extra buffs if we need them. But I'm honestly curious if without any extra buffs, if this guy can take down Chimps by himself. And I think that he can. I think that I might have to switch to normal targeting on round 98. Maybe on 99, but probably not. And that should be the game, you know? Honestly, this is great. This guy is just delicious. He's got 100... Wow, he's got so many pops, man. 1,280,000 pops already. Crazy. My Alchemist has 10,000 pops, though. Hasn't done nothing. Actually, I'm kind of impressed at how many pops that the Alchemist has. Over 11,000. Wow. So we go 96, still going strong here. Again, I think the toughest one for me is going to be that 98. Those are reinforced balloons, and there's also just a lot of them. So, I think we're going to have to micro that. But again, I'm curious, without even my extra buff here, or my extra buff here, can we do it? So far, so good. Round 97, done. Round 98, here it is. Alright, let's see. Without any micro at all. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. I mean, we got a real chance here, but it's starting to look grimmer and grimmer second by second. This is not happening. That is not happening. Alright, let's retry the last round here. Let's put him on normal this time. And we're going to see if we can do a little bit better job microing here. You want to aim backwards if at all possible until you get overwhelmed. And then you want to switch into aiming the front balloons and just... Oh no! Pink balloon. Pink balloon got me. This is more of a personal challenge than anything. I think we're going to try one more time, and if I lose to a pink balloon, I'm just going to start buffing him. Because I'm just done. Oh, I don't have my normal... I pretended like I was aiming. I wasn't at all. Alright. Alright, popping Moabs here. Got a few balloons trying to sneak through at this point. I'm hoping that I can just randomly hit them here. Reinforced BFBs up the wazoo, though. There's a lot of these guys. So far, so good. One ceramic starting to sneak through at this point. This is a very good positioning for me because I'm popping the BFBs as I go on, but I also hit those ceramics as they're about to leave here. So I have to switch my positioning, though, again. One more rank down. A lot of balloons on the screen right now. We still have to pop those Omegods, but those Omegods aren't the big deal for us. I think it's mostly the BFBs that we have to worry about. Alright, lots of Moabs again. Bloon Exclusion Zone doing a great job here, though. And it looks like, barring something crazy happening, I think we got this. Barring us sucking. Not something crazy. Barring us sucking. We got this down. Alright, good, good. And we're going to put back target independent. Oops. Target independent. Should be good enough for DDTs, I think. I thought. Really? Alright, well, let's try one more time just on normal. I'm mostly curious about if my normal targeting is better than this targeting. It seems like it really isn't. It is. Yeah, my targeting was better. Like, a lot better. What the heck happened there? Oh my god. So target independent, man, I guess maybe not as powerful as I once thought. It's good and all, but you can see that my personal micro most of the time is better, except for those random one yellow balloon or one pink balloon sneaking through, which is a bit RNG, but a bit me sucking, so, you know, I'm not paying attention to a single balloon rather than the entire map. Here it is, though, lots and lots of balloons coming out of these, oh my gods, and we do it! Victory! Holy crap! 2 million pops out of our guy here. Wow! 2 delicious mega pops right now. Our monkey star, man, wonderful. I didn't know if it was going to be possible, man. This is exciting. If you guys want to, though, again, pretty please press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want, feel free to watch one of these awesome other videos that I've got going on right here. And of course, thanks so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.